Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nana Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is going to be an up and down kind of video. I have my granddaughter here. She's been sleeping over all week, and her mom is going to pick her up on Friday midday. So not much crocheting done. And on the weekend, we were away. So I live in southern Ontario, just half an hour outside Toronto. And we went to a friend's cottage, which is in northern Quebec. It was beautiful. 6.5 hour drive to get there. But on the way home of our long weekend, it took 7.5 hours. So it was quite the long drive. I did get some squares done in the car, but not much else was done this week. So we will have our guest speaker, our guest come in later on, and she'll show you what she's done. We actually sat down last night for the first time. She's 6.5, and she crocheted a chain. And then this morning she crocheted another chain, and she has made an item out of them. So we'll be showing you that. WIPs so far are in the car. Like I said, I was making a lot of granny squares, and this is not quite half of them. I did get to put a border on one, so I made a lapgan for my donations that I do to the senior center for wheelchair lapgans. We'll show you that with our finished items. And the next WIP is my movie marquee challenge, and that's done by Heather the Crochet Witch and Sandy at Canada A Crochet. So I'll insert a quick picture of the poster here. And these are the colors I have chosen. I have chosen Red Heart Yellow, and that came from my tangled yarn. Then I have a Red Heart Soft in green. Then we have a Bernat in blue, and the purple is another Red Heart. And I think what I'll do is I haven't decided if I'm going to do a continuous join or if I'm going to do the zigzag. So, but that will be done in a darker blue, and hopefully that covers the Marquee Challenge colors. So I've started with that. So this is my practice square to see, and I really do like the puff stitch. It has a nice texture to it, and it looks like a lovely flower. So someone will really like that. And all I've gotten done is a few starting rounds, and I had one extra, but Paige and I made it into a hair clip, so she'll be showing you that later. So that is my first WIP. I am still working on the girls' cowls for Christmas, and I got maybe an inch done of the ribbing. Didn't do much knitting in the car because some of the rows were way too bumpy. So that's what I've done for my WIPs. Not much, like I said, but for being away for 5 days with friends and then having my granddaughter Paige here, it's not too bad. So my finished items. I finished, finally, my Merry Grinchmas diamond painting. And while I was finishing this off, Paige did a bit of diamond painting, and I'll insert it here. Yeah, and it's on the back of my computer, so I'll always see it because that's one of the crafts we've been doing in the mornings. And my final finished item is the scrap blanket that I am making. It's a wheelchair, and these are the scraps that I have been using from my tangled yarn. So that's the blanket there. And it's just scraped granny squares. I think I've got 8 rounds of granny squares, and I've joined it with a continuous join in gray. So I think this would be a nice masculine lapgan. So that's what I've done. And now we are going to have our guest speaker, and that is Paige. Come on in. Here she is. And there, if you turn her head a little bit, that's her flower for her clip. And she's actually modeling the top I made for her. And it's going to fit her for a few years. It was made for a 12-year-old, and Paige is 6.5. Paige, can you tell us what you made with your very first crochet?
I made a collar for my cat.
If you hold it closer to the camera.
His name is Thor, and I put a T on.
Yeah, so what we did is Paige did the chains. Hold it real close so they can see your great work. And then she made another chain this morning, and we rolled it up to make a little dangly part for it, like a tag. And Nana put a T on it. So it fits around Paige's neck, so I'm pretty sure it's going to fit around Thor's neck. So that's what we've done this week in crocheting. We've had a great time. What are we doing this afternoon?
We're going to the movie theater.
Yes, we're going to go see Minions. Yeah. And then tonight, my daughter has a baseball game, so we're going to go up and watch her play baseball. And then Paige picked dinner, so she likes chicken thighs on the barbecue. So we're going to have chicken thighs on the barbecue. So this is my little hostess for today. And I think that's it. We will see you next week. Bye for now.